Hey, everybody, welcome back to the Pub Trivia Experience. My name's Chris, and we are here tonight for a little movie action. We have got the man, the legend himself, Mr. Mike Turner, back in the host chair. I'm going to go ahead and pass it over to him so he can bring us through tonight's game.
Good evening, gentlemen. It's been a long time. Your boy has had a very active summer. As you can see, there's some new hardware on the finger since the last time I hosted this game. So that's exciting. And added that and lost a gallbladder. So half man, half amazing. That's me right now. But more amazing than being in the hospital for a couple of days. But like Chris said, we are here to get back into the swing of things with some more movie mashup game. I will give you a refresher as to how it works. What we're looking for is I will give you two plot summaries of films, and you will combine the titles based on those summaries into one actionable phrase. Think in terms of a portmanteau, think in terms of like the last syllable, and I will give you an example to get you started. Okay. Your example is Sandra Bullock takes in a homeless football player who cut off his own murderous appendage that won't stop killing all his stoner buddies.
Locked in.
Chris thinks he knows what the answer is.
Yeah,
Brian is nodding his head. Will is looking confused. Okay, that's fine. I can give you a hint as to either film if you would like, Will.
I know the first one. I don't know the second one.
Okay. I can give you a hint for the second one. Your hint is The Devil's Playthings.
I don't think it's one I know.
Okay.
I mean, I got like from the clue that it was like a hand or something, but
Okay.
I don't know the name of the film.
You're
Well, it's because the first one's Blindside,
right.
right? And the second one, it's like before and after, right? So it like blends
Yes,
together.
correct. Right.
So it's Blindside. I don't know. Blindside, Devil's Hands.
Chris
So
and Brian,
close.
if you'd be so kind as to let him know.
The Blind Idle Hands. Idle Hands is the name of the movie.
Yes, Idle Hands, starring Devon Sawa from the year 1990.
Whoa, hold on. We are not going to sit here, sir, and have you say that movie starred Devon Sawa. No.
I'm
That
sorry
movie
for a young Chris Ligori just going through puberty. That movie starred Jessica Alba.
No, that movie starred Devon Sawa, Jessica Alba, Eldon Henson, Seth Green, Dexter Holland, and Noodles, I will have you know.
Dude, I'm going to lose. This guy's like IMDb. What the
I
fuck?
love that movie.
Chris,
So I have
Chris is a horror movie guy, unless it's I Know What You Did Last Summer.
an original lobby card from that movie hanging in my house, signed by Devon Sawa, Eldon Henson, and Seth
Green.
I was going to say Seth Meyers.
I did, in fact, go to the theater to see that film. It was very entertaining. Okay, so once you get the picture, now I will give.
No, not yet.
Just a warm up.
Not yet.
Well,
Oh yeah, do that. Yeah.
So I already said Idle Hands 99, so we'll skip that one. But yeah, how about The Blind Side? Brian, what do you think the year is for The Blind Side? And then Chris will give his guess.
The Blind Side would have been. Oh man, I suck at the years. I'm gonna guess 2012.
Okay, Chris, what's your guess?
Yeah, I was a little later. I was looking like 2014.
No, you're both too late. It's 2009.
Yeah.
Oh my God, that movie's been out that long.
No. Okay.
Well, Turner,
right,
Turner, I messed up here. I'm going to fully admit I messed up.
No.
Let's run around the table. Muscatine, Iowa. Brian Nash, my friend. How you doing? What are you drinking?
I am doing good, but pretty tired tonight, and it's obvious because we're sitting here getting ready to start, and we're chit-chatting, and I wasn't even thinking. I just reached over, grabbed the bottle opener, and cracked open my bottle before we started recording. So tonight I have no Foley, but I am drinking again the Spotted Cow from New Glarus, Wisconsin, because it's good stuff.
OG crap.
And I might know a guy who did a Smoking the Bandit across the border to go get some.
We'll talk about that.
Brian, with no Foley, can you do your best imitation of a bottle opening?
Perfect. That's well done.
All right. We're gonna stay here in the Tampa Bay area. Will Evelyn, my friend, how you doing? What you drinking?
Doing great. Just living it up as a newish father. Got a 4-month-old at home. It's been a blast. We got our first belly laughs like 5 hours ago, which was
Oh
pretty awesome.
Yeah.
We were freaking out about it. So yeah, we're doing good. My wife and I and our new son. I'm going to be drinking a beer out of St. Pete, Florida, from a brewery called Green Bench. It's
Good
called
stuff.
it's a seasonal beer called Fest beer. It's like a German lager. Perfect for Oktoberfest. Let's crack this bad boy. Not great, but
No, that was just fine.
Worked for me.
very, very good. I've had it before when I worked there. I used to love getting the low fills of these guys.
I've talked extensively on the show about how I will put the Tampa Bay area's craft beer scene up against anyone in the U.S. St. Pete is insane. I don't think we've had Green Bench on here before, and if we have, it was probably you.
That's probably both correct. I will gladly bring more on.
It's a great brewery.
They make bangers. It's a great area for craft beer. Very, very fantastic. There's some really good beer cities out there. You could definitely argue a top 5, but I think St. Pete belongs, or at least Tampa Bay in general belongs in the top 5 conversation.
I agree. You know what does not belong in the top 5 conversation? Myrtle Beach, South Carolina. Mike Turner, my friend, how you doing? What you drinking?
How dare you? You don't know our craft beer scene.
I have been
You've
there.
Never been here to visit me. It's
Not to
not good,
visit
but you
you.
don't know that. Actually, I cannot say that. My lovely wife Candace just looked over at me like, "What are you talking about?" Yes, we do. We actually do enjoy Crooked Hammock Brewery. There's one good brewery. But no, I'm not drinking anything right now except for a lovely Coke Zero because I had my first beer Sunday during our boozy bracketology recording since losing my gallbladder. And spoiler alert, it did not go well.
That sucks.
So yeah, we're abstaining from that tonight. Chris, what about you? What are you drinking?
So stop me if you heard this before, but I got myself a beer from St. Petersburg, Florida,
Nice.
from a brewery that's becoming one of my favorites, Three Daughters, which is a 10-minute walk to Tropicana Field. This is their Mango Crazy Dippa, their double IPA.
Oh.
So, Will, I think I'm becoming an IPA guy. I don't think I can argue that anymore.
We're way past that. You've been an IPA guy. I started listening to this podcast, I don't know, what, 3 years ago maybe? Does that sound right?
Time is relative.
When you started listening, I have no idea.
Well,
I wasn't
no,
there.
but I've been in
I was in your speakers, dude, but I wasn't there.
I've been in the Discord maybe 2 years now, if I had to
Yeah,
guess.
that sounds right.
So I've
Yeah.
probably been listening a little bit longer. And you were saying you hated IPA since the beginning, but at least for a year now. You're like, you'll crack open, especially like the Bromosa from
The
Big
Bromosa
Storm.
is my favorite. I love that. I love that beer.
So I like it. Just takes, you got to get the fruity IPAs,
Yep.
and like the hazies, the non-hot, the non-bitter ones, and you'll just slowly turn into an IPA guy. I mean, you got a Dippa there. It's probably what, like 7%.
I actually didn't even look. It is family owned and operated. That's all I can tell. It's on here somewhere, but I don't want to turn the can over to find it. So I already opened it.
That's peak lazy.
It's already. I'm done arguing with you.
Lift it above your head.
Turn it back to you.
All right. Now that everyone has been introduced and we know their weapon of choice tonight, we shall start the game proper. Here's how it will work. Okay, so if you know the movie that I'm talking about, you will go ahead and lock in, as Brian and Chris did in the warm-up. And if you lock in with the correct answer, that is 3 points. If you need a hint as to either movie, that will cost you a point. So you go down to 2, or if you need a hint for both, you will go down to 1. If you don't get it at all, obviously 0 points. If you are the first one to ring in correctly and get the movie correct, You will have the opportunity for the bonus, as we went over. You will have the opportunity to name either franchise, the year it originated, for an extra point. And we will play to the first to 35 points.
And that's got to be spot on, that bonus point?
No, the year has to be
The year,
dead on.
yeah,
Yes.
okay.
Absolutely. Okay, here is what we will start with. He may not have size or strength, but he has heart, and this little fighting Irishman will need it to survive a backcountry banjo duel with that local inbred boy.
Whoa. Is there a Lucky Charms movie?
Lord.
Can you repeat that?
I sure can. He may not have size or strength, but he has heart, and this little fighting Irishman will need it to survive a backcountry banjo duel with
Locked
that
in.
local inbred boy. Will is in.
Locked in.
Brian's in.
It just clicked.
I,
Son of a
I,
bitch.
I can't believe if I get this right, my mind is blown.
I'm in, but I'm mad that it took me this long.
Okay, you're fine. Let's go with Will since he was the first one in. What do you think?
All right, I think it's Rudy and Deliverance.
Brian Nash
Rude deliverance.
and Chris.
That's
Very well done. That is 3 points for all of our contestants.
Fun fact: I've been whitewater rafting where they filmed Deliverance.
Oh, wow.
I was young,
Which
so I
scene?
can't tell you where it was, but I think in Tennessee somewhere.
All right. By the way, your hint for Deliverance was, in fact, squeal like a pig.
I mean, what else
Damn.
could you use?
Just saying. Okay, Will, tell me what year you think Rudy was.
Oh, I don't know. I'm gonna guess. I don't know how old Sean Astin is. I don't know. 1987.
No, a little bit later than that, 1993.
Damn it.
Oh, wow, I had it 91. Okay.
And Deliverance.
To me?
Yes, still to you.
Oh,
Yeah,
this.
you're the only one who gets the bonus points.
Okay, no idea. I'm gonna go 72.
72 is dead on,
Yes.
sir.
Shit!
Very well
Nicely
done.
done, Will.
It's all downhill from here. I promise.
And because you were the first one to lock in correctly and get your points, you have control of the board. Would you like another movie question, or I have movie and television questions, or I have movie and video game questions?
So I will if you can't tell by the way I'm acting, I don't feel confident in this game.
Okay.
I don't think my movie knowledge is as good as the other two guys.
Okay.
I don't know what their video game knowledge is, but that might be my best way to try and gain some ground. So I'm gonna go movie video game.
That was Jeremy Goodson's strategy the first time we played it. All right, let's see how it works.
And it
out.
worked for him.
It did.
Oh, yeah, it did.
All right. Let's see what we're talking about first. Oh yes, so we have a movie and then the video game.
Okay.
A stretchy dude, an invisible gal, a rock hard guy, no, not that way,
Damn.
and a flame bro dodge dysentery and traverse the American
Locked in.
frontier.
Locked in. Brian had it first.
Brian first, and Chris. Everyone's locked in, so Brian Nash, go ahead and tell me what it is.
Fantastic Foregon Trail.
Chris.
You could also make the argument it's fantastic for Rise of the Silver Surf Oregon Trail, but it's not. Fantastic
Will.
Oregon Trail.
I can't follow that up. Yeah, it's fantastic Oregon Trail.
Everyone gets their 3 points. This is lovely. We're having a good start. All right. Just update the scores. And Brian Nash, tell me. You actually get 3 choices here
Oh,
for Fantastic Four.
I do. And I'm going to go with the one that I'm actually most confident in, even though I've never seen it. I'm pretty sure the first one was 1994.
The first one was indeed 1994.
Holy
Excellent.
shit.
Good pull, Brian.
Followed by 2005 and 2015. And the Oregon Trail.
This isn't fair. He's old as hell. He remembers the Oregon Trail.
No, I think he might be like too old for this one.
No, he was actually on the Oregon Trail.
That's brutal.
Fuck you very much, Chris.
And we just got our
I
explicit.
love you too. I think it's way earlier than I initially thought. Because I played Oregon Trail in like middle school in like
Same.
about 83. I am fucking old.
I was born that year.
Yeah, I know. I'm going to go 76.
I'm afraid it's even older than that.
No way.
1971.
Wow.
Wow. Okay.
Oh.
All right, but that is okay. You get your 1 bonus point. So Will has 7, Brian has 7, Chris has 6. Brian, where would you like to go?
I will actually stick with movie video game.
Excellent. Fair enough. All right. We're looking for the movie first, then the video game. A man with short-term memory loss uses photos and tattoos to piece back together parts of a spaceship that will take 2 hip-hop-loving aliens back to Funkotron.
Oh, fuck. I got it locked in.
Will is locked in. Felt like it scratched an itch for him. He just had to find it.
I need
Great.
to reread.
Sure.
Great video game.
A man
It's a
with
great
short-term memory loss uses photos and tattoos to piece back together parts of a spaceship that will take 2 hip-hop-loving aliens back to Funkotron. I want you to take me to Funkotron.
I have no idea on this video game, so I will take a hint on 2.
I
I'll let
need to
Brian-
take the hint on 2 also.
All right, Brian.
I
and
feel like I
Chris.
should know this, and I'm not
Your
getting
hint
it.
is it's a classic Sega Genesis game.
Well, that's why I never played Sega.
I played it very little. Well, I got the first half. The first half was immediate.
Mm-hmm.
I'll lock in.
Chris is going to lock in.
I don't think I'm going to pull it, so I'm going to lock in with Mementos the Fresh Maker.
If only I had something for my Diet Coke. We will actually go to Will since he was the first to lock in. Would you like to tell us what the answer is?
Memento Jam and Earl.
And Chris.
I definitely had Memento Jam and Earl. I definitely didn't blank on that video game. I had Memento Mo Arigato, Mr. Roboto.
Ah, yes. Dennis DeYoung says hello. No, we will award Will the full 3 points, but I'm afraid I cannot award points to our other competitors. All right, Will, tell me, Memento, what year?
I have no idea. I've definitely seen it, but I saw it in high school, but I don't think it came out then. So maybe like, I don't know, 2002?
Just a little bit late in the year 2000.
Okay.
And then Toe Jam and Earl, what year?
This one's a little tough because unlike the other contestants, I'm quite young. I remember playing this with my brother when we were kids on Sega. So, but it was probably like we probably played it in like 96 or 7. So I'll go 97.
No, a little bit earlier than that, 1991.
Oh damn! Yeah,
I was gonna say that was early.
I was quite younger then, not able to remember things.
That's fine. All right, Will takes a 3-point lead over Brian, 10 to 7 to 6. And where are we going?
It's tough because like the video games have definitely. I mean, I've gotten both, but they're definitely like. I mean, Oregon Trail is pretty well known, but Toe Jam Earl is
Right.
kind of fringe. Like
Right.
niche game.
Oh, and trust me, some of these are out there.
Yeah, I want to try TV, but like I'm just scared it's going to be some 70s TV show that I've never heard of. But yeah, let's switch it up a little bit and do TV. Brian's very excited.
He's very excited.
Give me 70s TV all night.
Oh boy, this is all right. Let's go.
Oh
This is
God.
promising.
All right, we are searching for the TV show first, then the movie. A charming, drug-running, murder-loving motorcycle gang terrorizes a man by erasing all the memories from his past relationship.
Locked in.
Chris is in.
All right, so it's TV show then movie.
Yes,
Can you repeat it, please?
I certainly can. A charming, drug-running, murder-loving motorcycle gang terrorizes a man by erasing all the memories from his past relationship.
Locked in.
Oh, hold on.
Brian just got there.
All right, I got it.
And Will's locked in. Brian, I'm sorry, not Brian, Chris. Chris was the first to lock in. Please tell me, Mr. Ligori.
Sons of Anarchy, Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind.
And Brian.
Yep. Sons of Anarchy, Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind.
That thing. That old
Yes.
Jim. And Will.
I don't need to repeat it, but yeah, I'm bummed it took me so long. One of my there's a band I like a lot, Circus Survive. One of their albums is fully based on that movie.
Nice.
Yeah.
All right. And Christopher, tell me what year Sons of Anarchy debuted.
I have no idea. So it's Charlie Hunnam, and like the tail end of Sons of Anarchy is when the original Pacific Rim came out because he was trying to make the transition into movies that did not go well. I'm gonna guess Sons of Anarchy was 2011.
Nope, I'm afraid it was 2008.
Wow, that show predates Leah and me. Wow.
Wow. And then Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind. No need to erase those memories.
I wish I could. I did not like
Oh,
this movie.
Jesus.
This movie was every girl in college's favorite movie for some reason, and it's just it's
good.
okay. I'm gonna keep it's not good.
Jim Carrey crushes it.
I'm gonna say it was 2004.
2004 is the correct answer. 1 bonus point.
I mean, Chris isn't well known for his good movie takes.
Oh, shots fired.
And that's really just me mad that he hates Lord of the Rings.
Sam the Demon
I will
Seed
say
is
this:
coming
I
for you.
threw it out to Mike that for the Oscars bet, one of the things I was willing to do was to watch all 3 of those movies and then do an after show after each one, saying nothing but good things about it, and he turned me down.
It would have been
What?
15 seconds.
Oh my God, man!
No, that would we need to make this
I would have
happen
loved
sometime.
that.
Yeah, let's make a new bet for
It's gonna
something.
be a new Patreon tier, is what it's gonna be.
$1,000 a month.
I have a feeling I know where we're going, but why don't you tell me?
Movie.
I thought you might say that.
I'm out of beer.
I'd give you one of mine, but
Oh no, they're in the fridge over there. I just don't want to walk over.
I
and
mean, I'm close to you, but not that close.
Here, Sam, hold this.
He is fighting to avenge his fallen friend. He's fighting as a metaphorical representation of Cold War America. And he's fighting to lose his delicate flower at the age when one is considered over the hill.
Locked in.
Chris is in.
That's a great clue.
The first one's bugging me. Repeat, please.
Sure. He's fighting to avenge his fallen friend. He's fighting as a metaphorical representation of Cold War America. And he's fighting to lose his delicate flower at the age when one is considered over the hill.
Locked in.
Brian's in.
Oh, I'm mad that took that long.
The resignation is fun
Yes.
to watch.
I guess I can stop covering my mouth.
Yep.
I will take a hint for the first one.
Sure. Your hint for the first film is post Mr. T, but pre-T Gun.
So,
Oh God, we're gonna bring Tommy Gunn into this, really?
I didn't write the question.
I will draw a Mason the Line Dixon on that right there. We're not bringing Tommy Gunn into this.
I don't.
I will say, take the off the second movie because I know you know the second movie.
That's what messed me up. That's
Yep.
what took me so
Yeah,
long.
So
but the first one
take
is
the
so
off.
I can't connect. So okay, I can talk it out loud, right? Because
Of course.
okay,
Yeah.
So the second one's 40-year-old virgin.
Okay.
At least that's what I assume. And then based off that clue, I'm thinking the A Team, but I don't think that's right because it doesn't connect with 440. You said pre Mr. T and then
Post Mr.
post
T.
Mr. T,
Pre T Gun.
I don't know what the fuck that is. Top Gun? I don't know. I give up.
Brian and Chris, would you like to enlighten him?
That's going to be Rocky 40-year-old virgin.
Yep, Rocky 40-year-old virgin.
Mr. T
I mean,
was the
Rocky 3
was
Mr.
Rocky's
T.
opponent in
Clubber Lang.
Rocky
yeah.
5.
I mean, on a podcast movies featuring movies, I've never seen a Rocky movie.
so
could-
young.
You could
So
probably just start with Creed, actually.
I don't.
You'll
give
get
a
the
shit.
gist
Kind
of
of can
everything.
at this point.
So Chris, Rocky 4, what year?
It's in the 80s because it was on the best 80s movie bracket in a play-in
got-
game where we did Rocky 2, 3, and 4, which put it towards the end of the 80s probably. So I'm going to guess Rocky 4 was 88.
No, sir. Dead in the middle of the decade, 1985.
The hell took so long to get to Rocky 5?
A plot, writing a
We're
script.
still waiting for that.
Yeah.
All right.
5 didn't have a plot.
The 40-year-old virgin, what year?
This is that stupid generation of movies where it was just the raunchy comedies. It's post Wedding Crashers, but it's Judd Apatow kind of starting to break. 2006.
So close. It's actually the same year as Wedding Crashers, 2005.
Okay.
Fun fact, I got my first kidney stone that year, and my mom came up to help take care of me while I was convalescing, and we watched both Wedding Crashers and the 40-year-old virgin together. Awkward!
Yes.
I saw just this past year. What's that weird Emma Stone movie that was just out?
Poor Things.
Poor
Yeah,
thing.
we saw Poor
Name-
Things with our mom, and it was so awful.
Oh.
The movie was great. Saying that the
Also-
mom was weird as shit. Don't
I
recommend.
mean, Yorgos Lanthimos is just a weird dude.
That's very true. Chris, where are we going?
Let's go back to movie television. Let's have some fun.
Okay. By the way, we have a 3-way tie at 13, so
You guys just want to call it quits here?
everyone's
game,
a
good
winner.
game.
I mean,
Okay.
I'm always down for a 3-way.
Oh boy. All right, what are we doing here? We are looking for the film and then the television show. Submerged goo people predict future bad stuff for police policing a very eclectic Oregon city overrun with Fred.
With what?
I will repeat. Submerged goo people predict future bad stuff for police policing a very eclectic Oregon city overrun with Fred.
Okay, sorry. Was this TV movie or movie TV?
This is movie TV.
Movie TV, but what? Can you
Movie-
repeat that?
Sure. Submerged goo people predict future bad stuff for police policing a very eclectic Oregon city overrun with Fred.
Locked in.
Brian is in.
Oh shit! What is that show called?
One more time on the reread. I'm not getting it.
Okay.
Obviously.
Submerged goo people predict future bad stuff for police policing a very eclectic Oregon city overrun with Fred.
Yeah, I'm in.
Chris
Sorry,
is
it
in?
took me forever to get that.
All right.
Yeah,
Okay, so I'm pretty sure. Okay, so the movie is The Minority Report. The TV show I'm having trouble with. It is. I'm thinking it's that it's the hipster band show. There's someone birds in the name. Flock, feather. Fuck.
Yes, the FFF show.
Can I have a clue for the show?
You certainly may. Your hint for the television show is home of Tony and Candace's feminist bookstore.
If you haven't seen the show, that doesn't fucking
I
help.
would say, if you haven't seen the show, that is not going to help.
Yeah, you're in the wrong place there. Will.
Oh, okay, then it doesn't matter anyways.
I think you're thinking of Flight of the Conchords.
Yeah, that's the one I was thinking of.
Yeah, it's not that.
Okay. I'm pretty sure it takes place in Oregon. It's the only thing I could think of. Eclectic Oregon City. The Minority Report. I'm just pass. I don't want to waste anyone's time. More than I already have.
Brian, tell us what it is.
Pretty sure this is Minority Reportlandia.
And Chris.
Minority Report Landia. It took me forever to get Minority Report.
I'm about to say, I wanted to give the hint that you're better off just guessing an Oregon City and trying to get it from that.
Yeah, I mean that's fair. Honestly, I've heard of the show, but I don't think I ever would have pulled that.
All right, so that takes Brian and Chris to 16. Brian.
Yeah.
Minority Report.
Fuck.
Yes, that was me watching the movie.
I didn't dislike Minority Report. I liked it. I definitely liked it better than Adjustment Bureau, another Philip K. Dick.
That's fair.
Minority Report. I'm going to say that was somewhere in the ballpark of like 2007.
No.
That was 2002.
Yeah, it was early.
Okay, earlier.
I remember seeing that in a dollar theater. Remember dollar theaters?
I do.
Yeah.
I miss them.
Portlandia. When did that debut?
I only got it because I figured out that Minority Report.
Right, exactly.
Oregon, Portlandia. Got it. I know that that's a title of a show. I couldn't tell you the first fucking thing about it, including what decade it was in.
Something about Fred.
Something about Fred. I will say
Candace's bookstore.
I'm going to make just a stupid ass guess of 2002.
No,
That's
2011.
Who's the girl in Portland? It's Fred Armisen. Who's the girl?
Carrie Brownstein, I think.
Brownstein. Okay.
It sounds like you made that up.
I could have.
Brownstein.
I know it's not Carrie Coon, and there are very few other Carries in female pop culture right now.
Steen, they called me Stein.
I think Carrie Brownstein's great. All right, Brian, where would you like to go?
Oh, let's go back to movie.
Alrighty. I will be very interested if you can pull this first one. A high school wrestler attempts to drop 2 weight classes so he can wrestle a 3-time state champ who happens to also be a jet-hating shark.
Oh my God.
Whenever they're done, I will take a clue for the first one.
Okay.
I'm locked in.
I'm going to feel really dumb right now. When you said jet-hating shark, I'm like, I don't remember that from Sharknado.
It was Shark Tale, Chris.
Which Jaws was that? And then it clicked.
I remember the helicopter. I don't remember the jet-hating shark.
It was Chris Jericho.
Sharknado 7, Sharks on a Plane.
That's right. I'm more interested in sharks on a train.
How about squirrels on a boat?
How about frogs in a blender?
Can I get a
cartoon?
You get a yes.
Yeah, I'm trying to.
A high school wrestler attempts to drop 2 weight classes so he can wrestle a 3-time state champ who happens to also be a jet-hating shark.
I don't think I have the right movie. I'm thinking of the one with Steve Carell and Channing Tatum, but I don't think I have the right movie. But I can't think of what that movie's even called. So until I get that out of my head, I'm not going to be able to think of anything else.
Well, you can ask for a hint.
I'm going to take the hint on 1. That's a given. Yeah.
Okay. All right, and Will would like the hint on 1 as well, so that's good.
Yep.
Your hint on the first movie. A supernatural spiritual journey of native peoples.
Okay, so the movie is no longer The Foxcatcher.
Well, that's why the hint was there. That helped you.
I don't know. I can't even think of something funny to say. I'm gonna pass.
I that's what I said. Especially you being younger, Will. As this would be a very hard pull
Yeah,
for you.
read the actual question again.
Sure. A high school wrestler attempts to drop 2 weight classes so he can wrestle a 3-time state champ.
It's not right, but North by Northwest Side Story.
Brian, would you like to tell them what the answer is?
This was my introduction to both Matthew Modine and the wonderful young Linda Fiorentino. This was Vision Quest Side Story.
Yes, Vision Quest is what we were looking
And
for.
he spent they were dating, and he's on a date with her, and he's got the little hand, like the U-shaped hand exercise thingy, and he's just doing this during the date. She's like, "What are you doing?" I'm working out. I'm exercising.
Chris is so disgusted with himself, he went off camera. If I'm not wrong, I think that also has the Madonna song "Live to Tell." I think is from Vision Quest. I could be wrong about that.
It's been the 80s, man. Since I've seen it.
I had no idea Vision Quest was about a wrestler.
Yes.
Sorry, I'm back.
It's not that.
It's a terrible name. I would think. Are there drugs involved?
No.
Peyote. So Brian, Vision Quest was what year?
Ooh. It was a VHS rental. is how I saw it.
God bless Blockbuster.
Uh-huh. Oh, this was pre-Blockbuster. This was the mom and pop shop here in Muscatine that we rented all our movies from.
Do they have one of those beaded curtains you couldn't go behind?
No, it was a family store.
Ours did.
I'm going to guess Vision Quest was 84.
Oh, your one off is 85.
I am very, very good at 1 year off, Will. I do that shit a lot.
Well, how about snap your fingers and tell me what year West Side Story was?
Ooh.
And I'm looking
West
for the
Side
original,
Story.
not the new version.
Oh, yeah. The original, I want to say, was about 61.
Fantastic job. Excellent.
No way.
Yes, sir.
Hey, that was actually before I was born, even.
You can't prove that.
I was around for the 60s, but only like the last 3 months of it.
Oh, I thought your birth certificate burned up in the Chicago fire.
Fuck.
Wow. See, I wasn't that mean. With that, Brian leads 20 to Chris's 16 to Will's still 13. Brian, where would you like to go?
Let's go back to movie video game.
All right, good. I think.
I hate you.
Fantastic. Oh, this brings back memories. Okay. We're searching for the video game first, then the movie. Use your extendable metal arm to cross gaps, to climb, and to make sure you don't inform your female parent that the mean elderly lady hired to watch you and the kids died of a heart attack. Candace was like, yeah, I got it!
Good job, Candace. God,
Repeat
What
that?
was the name of that damn game?
yeah, I'm having trouble with that too, Brian.
Use your extendable metal arm to cross gaps, to climb, and to make sure you don't inform your female parent that the mean elderly lady hired to watch you and the kids died of a heart attack. I spent so many hours trying to beat this damn game.
It's tough.
It's super tough, dude.
Yeah,
I'm going to need a hint on one. I can't pull it.
I am too. I can't pull the
Okay.
game.
Yeah, I mean, I'll take it too because
Okay.
I think I have it, but I'm not sure.
I'll give you the hint as soon as Candace gives me my card back. Your hint is Nathan Red Spencer, the main character, is also in the Marvel vs. Capcom series.
That's not fucking helpful.
I didn't write the question.
My problem is I think I also need the movie. I was hoping if
Oh,
I
no.
got the game from the hint that it would give me the movie, but
I'll lock in with my wrong answer. I don't
you
have
can
the
go ahead
hint.
and give him the hint for the movie I got. I
Okay.
got that cold.
okay.
Your hint for the movie is early Christina Applegate. Kelly Bundy.
Ooh.
Everyone said just went, yeah.
I mean, not me. Uh, it's Commando Weekend at Bernie's.
No, I'm afraid not.
Okay.
I'm
Ryan,
gonna
hazard a guess.
pass. No.
All right, Chris, tell me what your guess is.
So I know the movie is Don't Tell Mom the Babysitter's Dead. Apparently it's Commando Tell Mom the Babysitter's Dead. I didn't know that. The only game I remember where someone's throwing something metal out of their arm was Castlevania, but I think that was like a whip, and I don't think it was metal.
So it was Commando, right?
Very close. We're looking for Bionic Commando. Don't Tell Mom the Babysitter's Dead.
I knew it was something Commando, and I'm like, oh, if I confirm the game, I'll get the movie. Never heard of the movie, so it didn't help.
They remade Bionic Commando a couple of years ago for one of the newer gen consoles.
I think
it's pretty good, but not as good as the original.
It was either PS3 or PS4. I think PS4 because I think I got it as one of those like the free games you get with your like PS Plus or whatever.
Right.
It was cool. I mean, it's a fun game for like a side scroller kind of thing.
If you have an emulation machine, go find the original Bionic Commando. Super hard, but really fun.
Hear that? PTE says steal that shit.
The views by Turner is not necessarily the views of the Pub Trivia Experience or the PTE Network. Turner, this is what I think of that question.
Oh, there you go. We're just buying the emulation. We're not buying the games. Okay. Brian, you're still in command of the board since no one got it right.
Commando of the board.
Oh, how appropriate as he looks down. I mean, wow. It's an audio medium. What do they know?
Wednesday night in Iowa.
Let's go ahead and stay in video games.
All right. That was 3 points for Turner on that card.
Hey, I thought you said you didn't write it, so it's
okay. Here we go. We are searching for the movie, then the video game.
Okay.
A board game inspired whodunit with multiple endings set inside a big fancy house that's getting ghostbusted by a plumber with an eye for green.
Locked in.
Locked in.
Will and Brian simultaneously.
We know you know the movie, Chris.
Ghostbusted by a plumber with an eye for green?
Yes, that is correct.
I mean, that's a great clue.
There's
a Luigi game, but I don't know what it was called.
That would help.
It would.
I know it's Cluigi something, but what is the Cluigi? What's the Luigi game called? Yeah. Read the hit one more time, or the clue one more time.
Well, I'll skip the first part because you know it. Getting ghostbusted by a plumber with an eye for green.
Yeah.
Again, 3 points for Candace.
Candace, feel free to pull up a freaking chair and a microphone and play.
Hey, I don't necessarily want to give Chris points, but read him the whole clue again because I think you're almost cutting it short.
Okay, I got you. Board game inspired whodunit with multiple endings set inside a big fancy house getting ghostbusted by a plumber with an eye for green.
Yeah, I was kind of at like I remember something called like Luigi's Mansion or Luigi's Manor. So that's kind of where my head was going to, but I don't know if it's Haunted Mansion, Haunted Manor. So Manor sounds better than Mansion. I'm going to go with Luigi's Manor. Sure.
Chris.
Coin flip didn't work out for you, buddy.
That's why I had you reread it because you cut it too short.
Yep.
No, I was there. I just didn't know which one to go with, and I didn't know if the word haunted was in there. So,
Brian, tell me what it is.
Luigi's Mansion.
And Will.
Yeah, Luigi's Mansion.
Excellent.
I guess I can't tell from my end, but did Brian lock in before me?
It was simultaneous on my end.
Okay.
Yeah, you guys were both at the exact same time. So.
Okay.
All right, so what that means is you will both get an opportunity for the bonuses, and I will ask you one by one.
Okay.
Will, what year do you think Clue was?
Oh, God.
The movie, not the board game.
Yeah. I don't think it matters either way. pretty sure it was the 90s. For some reason, I have an affinity of 97, so I'm just going to say 97.
And Brian.
I think Clue was 1985.
What the fuck?
Brian will get a point.
It's that old?
It's
It
that
is.
old.
Whoa.
Now, we're going to flip this because
You're right.
Because I'm going to let you go second on this one because I'm going to be way off.
I mean, I
I
have a
think.
guess, but I won't have a right answer.
Okay.
Luigi's Mansion.
So, Luigi's
Brian.
Mansion. I did play Luigi's Mansion with my son. Now, the question is, at what age was he when we played that shit?
Also, was it the original?
Right.
Oh, shit. It may not have been. Okay, yeah, I'm probably going to be way off here. I will say, I think we played 3. So let's go with like 2004.
And Will.
I mean, that's really close to what I'm guessing. I'm pretty sure the original was on the GameCube. So I'm guessing, like, in my mind, I was saying 2005.
A little early, 2001.
Okay.
But that's okay. So Brian got his bonus point. So Brian 24, Will 16, Chris 16. Since Brian got the bonus point, I'm going to let him select where we will go next.
Let's go back to TV again. Just
Alrighty.
kind of
Switching it up.
meander around a little bit. Yeah.
No, I don't like that one. That's a stretch. All right. Okay, here we go. We are searching for the television show and then the movie. A shoe salesman slogs through his suburban hell with his wife Peggy and 2 kids who believe all adults should be ritualistically killed to ensure a bountiful harvest.
Locked in.
Yeah.
Chris is in.
Yeah, I'll go for a repeat there. And it's TV then movie, correct?
That's correct. A shoe salesman slogs through his suburban hell with his wife Peggy and 2 kids who believe all adults should be ritualistically killed to ensure a bountiful harvest. I mean, they're not wrong. That's the movie.
Oh, Locked In.
No, Brian has assumed the position.
Brian, tell me what you came up with.
We were just talking about Kelly Bundy. This is Married with Children of the Corn.
Chris.
Married with Children of the Corn.
Will.
Married with Children of the Corn. I had no idea he was a shoe salesman, but it's the only thing that I could think of.
Let's rock. All right, that's a big 3 points for everybody.
Polk High School, 4 touchdowns, 1 game.
Indeed.
Down here we call it a Baker
after the game is
Mayfield.
over, I will tell you why that is particularly funny to me. Not Will. Brian. Brian gets the good. What year did
All right.
Married with Children debut? Assume Fox
That
viewing
was-
positions.
Yes. Fox came out, late 80s, mid to late 80s. Let's go with 88.
You did it again, sir. 1987.
Damn it. Okay.
And Children of the Corn.
So I read the short story like years and years ago. Finally sat down to watch the movie, and I talked my son into watching this movie with me because it was based on Stephen King.
How old is
And he is currently 18.
Okay.
Oh, perfect.
We recently sat down and watched this. Holy Christ, that was a crap movie.
You
The
think
short
that's
story-
crap? Watch the sequel.
No. The short story was literally 12 pages long in a paperback.
Oh, that's real
And they
short.
somehow stretched that into a 2-hour movie. God, that was awful. And I'm going to say that was 1987 also.
No, 1984.
84. Okay.
Brian, there's a reason that didn't make the 80s bracket, by the way.
It's not very good.
That's a fact, Jack.
All right, Brian, would you like to go back to movie, or would you like to switch it up?
We'll go back to movie.
All righty.
Wasn't that movie TV show?
It was. I'm saying he's sticking to his pattern of bouncing.
Oh, okay.
Bouncing like Tigger up in this bitch.
Half the
love
fun of this is
so
just
much.
listen to Turner read the question beforehand and giggle.
That's right. Well, it's because I get to perform here, Chris. This is lovely for me. Playing football at West Canaan may have been the opportunity of your lifetime, but I don't want your life. I want to get the band back together with Jake and Elwood because
Locked
we're
in.
on a mission from God.
Locked in.
Is this like X Murders a Hit?
It's turntables with Turner. I'm coining that.
Okay. All right. So I'm probably gonna need you to reread that in a normal voice.
I will do so.
Okay.
Playing football at West Canaan may have been the opportunity of your lifetime, but I don't want your life. I want to get the band back together with Jake and Elwood because we're on a mission from God.
All right. So the second, this is movie, correct?
That's correct.
The second is, I believe, Blues Brothers. Blue. I don't think it's a movie I've ever seen. I'm trying to think of football movies. Like, I don't think it's Blindside. That was using the example.
Right.
I don't think it's like Friday Night Lights. Blues. Also a movie I've never seen. Football movies. The whole 9 Blues Brothers. I think I'm running
Not
out
a
of
football
football
movie.
movies. Blue Mountain State Blues Brothers edition. Locked in.
Shout out to Alan Richson. No, gentlemen, would you like to inform him of the one word he is unfortunately missing?
Allie Larder.
Yeah.
The whipped cream bikini.
Varsity Blues Brothers.
I've heard of that. I didn't know what it was about.
Then there was
It's a teen football movie.
I didn't think to ask for the clue. Would the clue have gotten me there?
Take a wild guess what the clue is.
Whipped cream bikini.
That's correct.
Yeah.
Then of course you have the not another teen movie where the whipped cream bikini is worn by Chris Evans.
With a banana in the tailpipe.
Yes, he walks away. He's got a banana in his tailpipe.
I cannot tell you how many times I have seen both of those movies. It's not healthy.
Probably too many.
It's way too many.
Why is the pause button on your DVD player worn out?
Oh, God. Because I love Kyler Lee from Not Another Teen Movie. Oh, she was special. Okay. I believe Chris got that just a hair faster than Brian. So, Chris, Varsity Blues, what year?
Oh, God. When did the Vanderbeek happen?
The Beak!
Really, this is the Vanderpeak of his career.
That's right.
Yo, you're the Dawson!
Dawson.
This is when they all got movies. Katie Holmes got Disturbing Behavior, which I saw in a Charleston movie theater at 1:30 in the afternoon and got carded.
I thought you were going
Josh
somewhere else
Jackson
with
got
that.
Urban Legend. I don't want to hear
Thank
that.
God that was it.
We were the only people in the theater to see that movie.
Okay, so Varsity Blues.
Yep.
I'm going to say that was also in the year 2000.
You are one off, sir.
I know I am.
1999.
I almost went 99 because I thought that came out my sophomore year. Okay.
TRL days. How about the classic The Blues Brothers?
I'm not going to second guess it. 86 is what came to mind, so I'll say 86.
No, sir. That's the very start of the decade, 1980.
Yep.
Wow.
Okay. So that leaves us with
of course
Brian.
It's going to be pre-Ghostbusters, you dumbass.
Brian with 30, Chris with 22, Will with 19. But Chris takes control of the board.
Movie.
An H2O purification and hydration specialist finds success on the gridiron and we watch him grow from a child to a man in stunning real time.
Oh, Locked In.
Locked In.
Will's in, Chris is in. Will just a hair faster.
He's younger. He still has hair.
A lot of it.
Reread that one, please.
Sure. An H2O purification and hydration specialist finds success on the gridiron, and we watch him grow from a child to a man in stunning real time.
Why do I not know what this second movie is? I mean, I like complete blank on the second movie.
I'm guessing you haven't seen it.
It's actually a really good movie.
Apparently not, because it's not. Not ringing any bells at all. I mean, I got Adam Sandler cold from H2O Specialist.
Well, the Michael Turner impression definitely helped seal that deal. Not that it was a great impression, but we definitely got what you were doing.
No, okay, it wasn't.
Okay,
But my Vanderbeek was spot on.
I am going to need a clue for the second movie, please.
Okay. Your clue for the second film. Filmed from 2001 to 2013.
I am mad at myself because I don't have the first clue. I'm going to say The Water Boys in the Hood.
You're way, way closer than you would like to
So
admit.
close.
Gentlemen, tell him what he is missing.
It's Water Boyhood.
The Water Boy.
Oh, shit!
Richard Linklater.
Yeah, so
Richard Linklater movie. It's awesome.
the movie follows a boy as he grows from a child to like a teenager, but it's legit the same boy. And as Mike said, they filmed it for like 10 years or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Okay.
It's not even like the best movie, but just how they did it makes it like a really fun watch.
what won. Is it Jennifer Jason Leigh won the Oscar for that?
For Boyhood? No. I don't
Yeah.
believe so.
Who won the mom won the Oscar for it, supporting actress?
Really? Okay.
Isn't Boyhood the one that won Best Picture when they said La La Land and they meant Boyhood?
No, that's Moonlight.
No, that was Moonlight.
It's Moonlight.
Barry Jenkins, Florida State graduate.
Those
Before,
awards, yep.
Patricia Arquette.
Who?
Okay. Patricia Arquette.
Oh, okay.
Married to
Okay.
David?
No.
David's sister.
Siblings, I'm pretty sure. All right. Let's go. Will, you were a hair quicker. So, what year for The Water Boy?
Adam Sandler movies are tough. I mean, I just feel like, one, I don't even know when they came out, but I just feel like there was a string of them that were, like Bang, Bang, Bang. Waterboy was definitely, I feel like, in that grouping. And it was probably one of the later ones, but still, I don't know if it was like in the 90s or the 2000s. Probably 2000s, maybe 2000. Let's just say 2003.
Nope. This was late 90s, 1998.
Oh, okay.
Filmed in that shithole in Gainesville too.
And then Boyhood, what year?
Okay, so before you even gave the clue about it being filmed, my guess was 2016, just based off. I think I saw that when I was dating my wife, and it was probably around that time.
No, it was filmed from 2001 to 2013 and released the following year.
Oh, the following. Okay, I didn't realize it was that quickly. I thought they would have taken some time for like editing and whatnot.
But that's okay. You get to take control of the board, and our current score is Brian with 30, Chris with 25, Will with 22. Brian not getting that one, tightened it up a little bit.
Not enough, but yes. I'm going to choose movie video game.
Sure. Good luck. We're looking for the movie first, then the video game.
Lovely.
For 1 week, 2 wives gift their husbands with the chance to sleep with whoever they want, and to use the Animus to eliminate Knights of the Templar throughout their bloody family history.
Locked in.
Locked in.
Wow!
Three-way tie.
That was incredible. All right, gentlemen, go ahead and tell me what I'm looking for.
You guys want a 3, 2, 1 it?
Yeah,
Yep.
Mike,
I'll give you it.
Turner,
In-
call it out.
3, 2, 1.
Hall Pass.
All
Assassin's
Assassin's
Creed.
Creed.
Excellent. Look at that. And that excites me because it means all 3 of you get a chance at the bonus.
I like how you said like good luck, like, and then we're like easiest card of the
I thought
night.
that was hard. I don't remember Hall Pass at all.
Oh God, Jenna Fisher.
Well, my problem was I thought you said it was video game first, and I'm like, the fuck is this, like Leisure Suit Larry or some bullshit like that?
Excellent.
Legion
Okay,
Suit
this is very important because if Brian gets both of these bonus points, the game is over.
Game's not going to be over.
Okay, so I will go left to right on my screen. Hall pass, Chris.
This is after that boom of those raunchy comedies kind of ended. It was like, it's Owen Wilson. Who's the other guy? Is it Jason Sudeikis, the other guy? Who's the other guy in this?
Is Jason Bateman?
Might have been Jason
That sounds
Bateman.
right.
Yeah. I'm going to guess Hall Pass. I feel like Pam was still in the office when this came out towards the end, so I'm going to say 2013.
Brian.
I'm going to say 2008.
Will.
Mine was 2011.
Will with the bonus point.
Nicely done, Will.
All right. And Assassin's Creed, Chris.
Is this the first one?
This is the first one.
Why do I got to start off twice in a row? That's not fair.
I'm just going left to right.
I'm never right.
Wait, hold on. Chris,
I do know that.
Yeah, before Chris guesses.
let us think about this for a second.
Yeah.
I played one of these games. I think it was set during the American Revolution.
That was the third one, I think.
That doesn't help me at all.
You're welcome.
I've got a guess based on nothing, so when you're ready, let me know.
I'm locked in. I don't think I got it right.
Okay, I'll lock in.
All right, Chris.
2009.
Brian.
2001.
Will.
2005.
Oh, empty slate, I'm afraid. 2007.
Fuck.
Would that have put it on PlayStation 2?
2, yeah. Or wait, no.
I think that was the very beginning of PS3.
I think it was one of the PS3 launch titles, maybe.
Maybe, yeah.
Because I remember camping out in high school
right.
I went to, graduated high school 07, and I remember we camped out at Circuit City for PS3s.
Oh,
I
Circuit City.
got Uncharted. I never got into Assassin's Creed. Will got the bonus points. I'm going to let him control the board.
Okay, so I didn't realize how this game ended. Now I know it's a point thing. Brian is close. I'm gonna stick, as much as I like variety, I'm gonna stick with the video game because I think that's, again, my best. Brian's no slouch in video games. He can clearly, get it, but it might be my best chance to kind of.
Believe me, Brian can get it.
Brian can get it.
I think all of that was not where I was going, but
No, Brian can get it.
I think all of you will get this. This is good.
You guys haven't heard the Patreon bonus episode yet.
All right, we are searching for the video game first and then the movie. Bo Jackson is an unstoppable American football god. In this Michael Moore documentary focused on the inherent violence entrenched in American gun culture.
Locked in.
Chris is in.
How many points does Brian need?
Brian just needs to answer correctly if he locks in.
Without hints.
Without hints. Or he could take one hint and still win.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to figure out. Okay.
Okay, please read that again for me.
Sure. Yeah. Bo Jackson is an unstoppable American football god. In this Michael Moore documentary focused on the inherent violence entrenched in American gun culture.
And the first one's a video game?
First one is a video game. This is a little unfair to you, Will, but yeah, as a child of a certain age,
this is totally fair for Brian. Brian should know this.
I hated sports games, man.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm not a big fan.
That hurts my heart.
Thank you for the hint that isn't gonna help me, but I'm like, I don't know, is it like NFL Blitz or some shit? Like, clearly that's way too new. I can't think of the damn documentary. Yeah,
I know part of the title of the documentary.
And I can't. I'll take a clue for the second one.
I will too.
Okay. I'm glad you said that because this is a fun hint. Your hint for the movie is, and you thought throwing a ball at pins couldn't be any less fun.
Oh,
locked in.
Okay, so
just gave Brian the game with that hint.
That's the game. Okay, so I believe there's a video game called like Technodome or Tecmodome, and then the movie is Bowling for Columbine, right? Or Bowling for Soup's the band. Bowling for
Bowling for Soup's a
Columbine.
great band.
Bowling for Columbine, I think, is the name of the movie. So is it like Techno Bowling for Columbine?
You know what? Uh, I'm going to give it to you because you're so freaking close.
And because it doesn't matter anyway, so I appreciate it.
You did say it. You just went. You put the
went
wrong
back.
letter back in the second
Hold
time.
on. I want to know what Brian's answer is because I'll petition this if he's wrong.
Okay.
It's Tecmo Bowling for Columbine.
And Chris.
I thought it was Tecmo Super Bowling for Columbine.
No. There is a game called Super Tecmo Bowl, but we are looking for the original.
Okay,
so Bo Jackson was not in Super Tecmo Bowl.
Can we, just for fun, that means I get credit and Chris doesn't?
It really doesn't matter.
It's all
but
made
Brian
up.
wins, so no one wins, really.
Exactly. This is whose line is it anyway? The points are made up. It doesn't matter. But yes,
yeah.
With that, Brian, just for fun, we're going to allow some bonus points since Chris didn't get it right. What year for Tecmo Bowl?
Oof.
That's a good.
I think that was an original NES title.
I was just gonna ask that. Yeah. Okay.
So I'm gonna say like 86.
Again, one off. It's 1987.
Okay, I almost went
Bowling for
85. So all right. All right, Columbine happened in 98 because I remember where I was when it happened. So I'm going to say Bowling for Columbine. I'll guess 99.
It's 2002. But that does mean that our game has come to an end. Brian Nash is our victor tonight with a final score of 35. Chris with a final score of 28, and Will with a final score of 26.
Nice win, Brian.
Very close matchup, but hope everyone had fun.
It's such a fun game. It really is.
It is.
I'm glad everyone had a good time. Brian, would you like to give us some words of wisdom as the victor?
My words of wisdom, if you're not playing World Trivia Federation, you're missing out. $2 a month is all it is. It's freaking worth it. Check
Please
it out.
support our girl, Jay.
And get us an editor.
Get us an editor.
And just to tack on what Brian said, I pay the $2 a month and I don't even play, and it's still worth it. It's still worth it.
Will is just being an ally, and we love him for that. I know Chris will wrap up the game, so Will, closing comments, anything you'd like to plug?
We don't want. I'm not a part of the PTE podcast. I don't get so anything I say is not affiliated with them. But there's a big election coming up this year. We need people to vote. Everyone needs to vote. If you're not registered, please get registered to vote. Taylor Swift is, she just called in the Swiftie Army. So join them. Go register if you're not. We really need to win this one. It will be shitty if we don't. And everyone who is listening knows what I mean when I say we need to win this one. And if you don't, you're on the wrong side. So yeah, just that's what I'm going to keep my message of that. Just get out and vote, educate yourself on policy, and make an informed decision.
And Will, congratulations again on the newest addition to your family. That's fantastic. We'd love to hear that.
I will say one more thing. If you're not already on the Discord, we have a solid group of people on the Discord. We have a lot of fun. Brian likes to start groups with his ass. It's a lot of fun, and I post some videos of my baby on the Discord every now and then, so come check out the cuteness.
Fantastic. Before I toss it back to Chris to wrap us up, I will simply say that if you like what we're doing here, again, please help contribute if you are able through the Patreon so we can finally hire an editor for these people that need the help, and we can get more content to you out quicker in a more expedient manner so you can enjoy all of your favorite shows, which Chris will list off in a little bit. If you like this particular show, please let me know in the Discord. Let us know on the Facebook. If you're willing to jump on, I am finally getting back up to health. We hope to do a lot more of these. I've had a blast. We will send it back to Chris to wrap things up.
All right. So I will say, just a nice announcement, a good news announcement. Our supporters, our Patreon supporters, you guys are awesome. We have brought on an editor part-time, taking on a couple of episodes a month. The last episode that Jay released, her show over at Verboten, was edited by a gentleman named Jacob, and he did a fantastic job. I believe PTE 300, our 300th episode, there's nothing special for it, guys. You had a special one at 250. It's a regular episode. PTE 300 is also edited by Jacob, and we are rotating him through slowly through the PTE network of shows, and he'll be doing Frenemy here soon. So the money that you give us, it honestly goes to cover operating expenses. It goes to cover the hosting fees through Zencaster, the hosting fees through Podbean, paying our editor, paying the accountant to get the taxes done and all that fun stuff. That's what it's for. So we appreciate you. If you have the ability to support the shows and the network, you can do so at patreon.com/PTEBB. And that money, like I said, we're not making money on this. We'd like to get to a point where we are a net neutral kind of place where we can pay someone a good wage to edit the shows, and we can bring you content on a regular basis. That's the goal right now. But no, seriously, y'all, we do appreciate the support that we get on a regular basis. If you can't help financially right now, I get it. Times are tough. 5-star rating, write us a review, and share the show with your friends. If they're into trivia, if they're into nerd stuff, we got kind of something for them here. So by all means, support the show if you can in any way, shape, or form that you can. With all that being said, we had a blast tonight, gentlemen. Y'all have fun?
Hell yeah.
Yes, sir.
Always.
Turner, hell of a job, my friend. I can't wait to do more of these.
Thank you.
For the pub trivia experience, my voice just cracked there. That was really embarrassing.
Puberty's a bitch.
Finally getting some hair on those nuts.
Oh, Lord. For the pub trivia experience, I have been Chris.
I've been Brian.
I've been Will.
And I still don't want your life.
Oh, my Lord. Have a good one.